It's in the game. In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Arlington.
The Cowboys take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Kill, 47. 26.
Dak gonna put it up right away. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield.
47.
First down, Prescott. As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
We're going to 54. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. Kill. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Kill. And 47.
On third down, Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that third down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Devontae Turpin on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go 46. Here we go 47. 26.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. He's gone, and it's CeeDee Lamb. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
17 yards.
That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Here we go 46, 46. There goes 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
From the 46, here's second and a yard.
Kill, kill. Hey, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Hey, 47. Hey, kill, kill. Kill, kill. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. The throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Here we go 46. Here we go 47. 26.
It's third and 1, and here's Prescott. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here we go 47. Here we go 46, 46. 26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
And a Cowboy first down.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. All right, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Hey, kill, 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 kill. Hey, 47. 26.
Now Prescott. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
19 more on that one. And another first down.
47. They were going to 53. Hey, kill, kill. They were going to 53. Here we go 46. Here we go 47. 26.
Throwing is Prescott. take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Cowboys move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Cowboys 6. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action now. Prescott. Open man down the field is Turpin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. A one-point affair, 7-6 is the score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
We're going to 54. Why here? Yeah! Here we go. We're going to 54. Why here?
Prescott now. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go, 46, 40. Yeah! Here we go. 47. 26.
They'll throw again. Dak. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Cowboys.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go, kill.
Again, Prescott to the air. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Cowboys are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
18-yard line.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Here we go, 47. Yeah, here we go. Right to 48. Here we go, 54. Right here. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
36 yards.
A huge play for Dallas. 36 yards.
A gain of 36 yards.
46, 47.
1st down, Dallas.
Hey, kill. 26.
Prescott on 1st down. This one is caught by Turpin. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
That's another
22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Cowboys.
10 at the 25-yard
Here we
line.
go, 46. Yeah, here we go. I think. Hey, kill. Then we're going to 53.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this.
Here we go, 47. Here we go. Here we go, going to 50. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. In trouble, and down he goes. The veteran, Jadeveon Clowney, still at it, and he still has it. He gets the sack.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Going up top, and he'll take it on in.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. And when you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Go play action. It's Prescott. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Hey, 46. Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. 26.
Second down, Prescott. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Kill. Yeah, here we go.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go. We're going to 54. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
To throw is Dak. He's got that complete to Turpin. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Here we go, 46.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He pulls it in around the 5. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Here's Dak to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Kill. Yeah! 47. Hey, kill. 26.
Back near his goal line, Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25.
21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Then we're going to 50. Yeah! We're going 47. Then we're going to 54. Hey, kill! 47. 26.
Dak can throw it here on first down. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. First down, Prescott. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Here we go, 46. Yeah! Hey, 47. 48. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54, wide 8, 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. A gain there of 27 yards.
And the Cowboys first
Here we go,
down.
46.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, kill. 47.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
That pickup good for 29 yards.
Cowboys first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yard line.
Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 47. 26.
Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Prescott again. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Third and 1.
Here we go, 46. Hey, 47. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 26.
It's third and 1, and here's Prescott. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
A gain of 9 yards.
Hey, kill.
Another
Here we go, 46.
Cowboys first down. First and
To the air again. Prescott exiting the pocket right. one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal.
47. 26.
Prescott on the run to the right. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Kill. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Right here. 26.
Back to throw is Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On second down, it's Dak. That's out wide to Williams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it. Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Open man down the field is Turpin. And he is out of bounds. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Hey, kill. Here we go. Here we go, 46. Hey, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Go for it in.
Again, Prescott to the air. That's caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And
that is caught. What a throw. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 28, Cowboys 13.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we're going to 53. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott on first down. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
Yeah! Here we go. All right, hey. No score, Pete. Hey, kill. 26.
On first and 10, Prescott. He's going to take a shot down the field. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, here we go. All right, hey. Here we go, 47. 26.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Throwing is Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 33.
A big connection from Dak to CeeDee. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
47. 26.
They'll throw again. Dak. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
2-yard line.
Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one caught just past the pylon. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
And he will not be able to make it to the goal line. It's a big stop. They can't get it back to a 1-score game. The lead will hold at 9.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, going to 54. Line in. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 40. Line in. Here we go, going to 54. Going to 54. Line in. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Now Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we go, kill.
To throw is Prescott. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Kill. Here we go, 47.
To throw is Dak. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
Hey, kill. Here we go. Here we go, 40. Here we go, going to 54, going to 50.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
He is not going to break free. Good defense. They wrap him up at the line of scrimmage. The try for 2 comes up empty.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the
So now,
Cowboys.
after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Kill. Yeah.
They'll drop to throw. That's down the field for Lamb. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
47. Hey, kill. 26.
First down, Prescott. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down.
That's good for
So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got it at the 3. And he will dive into the end zone. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
On the return, here's Turpin. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Here we go, 46.
A first down throw for Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Second down, they need 3.
2nd and 3.
Yeah, there we go. I think.
Prescott now. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout to get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back near his goal line, Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th.
Yeah! Everybody, kill! Hey, 47! Here we go, 47!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he is going to have a Cowboys 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
That is hard! And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 32 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try. They put Pickens in motion. To the air again. Prescott forced to his right. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go. Here we go, 4 right in. Hey, kill. 26.
Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
The kicker on for the point after.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go, going to 53. Here we go.
Prescott on 1st down. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
At the 35-yard line.
47, 49, everybody kill. Here we go, going to 54.
Here's Dak to throw. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Rolling right. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. They got to keep him in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 40. Here we go, 48.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go for Pickens. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. This was a